You open Instagram to check one thing. 45 minutes later, you are still scrolling. You did not plan to spend 45 minutes there. You could not help it. And that was not an accident. Every notification, every like, every infinite scroll was deliberately engineered by teams of the world's most talented engineers to keep you there as long as possible. Former Facebook and Instagram engineers have admitted this publicly. Here is exactly how it works. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner discovered something extraordinary. He found that the most addictive reward system was not one that rewarded every time. It was one that rewarded randomly. Sometimes, not always, unpredictably. He called it variable reward. It is the same principle that makes slot machines the most addictive gambling device ever created. When you pull down to refresh your feed, you are pulling a slot machine lever. Sometimes you get something exciting, sometimes you get nothing. That unpredictability is what makes it impossible to stop. Former president of Facebook Sean Parker admitted in 2017 that the platform was deliberately designed to exploit a vulnerability in human psychology. His exact words, "How do we consume as much of your time and conscious attention as possible?" That was the design goal, not connection, not community, your attention, your time, your life. Here is the business model that makes this all make sense. Instagram is free, Facebook is free, TikTok is free, nothing is free. You are not the customer, you are the product. Every second you spend on these platforms is a second of your attention being sold to advertisers. The more time they capture, the more they can charge. Your data, what you like, what you watch, how long you pause on certain content, is worth billions. Meta made $116 billion in advertising revenue in 2023. Every dollar of that came from selling your attention. Former Instagram president Mike Krieger admitted the app was designed to be as absorbing as possible. Former Google design ethicist Tristan Harris said the technology is a race to the bottom of the brainstem. They are competing to trigger the most primitive parts of your brain, to keep you scrolling, to keep you watching, because every extra minute is money. I am not telling you to delete social media. I am telling you to understand what you are dealing with. You are not weak for getting addicted. You are human. And the world's most sophisticated engineers, with billions of dollars and decades of psychological research, deliberately designed these platforms to exploit that humanity. The average person spends over 2 hours a day on social media. That is 30 days a year, sold to advertisers. 1 hour a day reclaimed is 15 extra days of your life every year. Use it for something they cannot monetize. If this opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to see it, and subscribe, because every week I expose the dark truths about the world that most people never learn. See you in the next one.